Hello. Another thing that you need to do when you move into a new organization as a quality and food safety manager is for you to understand the unwritten rules. There are rules usually that are unwritten. It's not written anywhere, it's not documented anywhere, but you need to use discretion. You need to use some form of discernment to know. Every organization have their own culture, they have their own way of doing things, which is far different from the where you are coming from. And as such, you need to figure that out yourself. Sometimes you may not be told, sometimes you may be lucky and be told that unwritten rules. I will tell you in 2012, while being inducted as a shift quality manager in one of the well known manufacturing company in Nigeria, the engineering manager in his office, while we're doing this one on one, he told me that, well, there are some unwritten rules that I need to know. I need to figure out those unwritten rules. They are not written anywhere, but I need to figure them out. And that's one way I, need to succeed in my new role. I didn't understand what those meant at that time because I was just fresh out of the university after my 1 year youth service, and I got a job, and it's a managerial role. And when the engineering manager told me, I didn't understand this not until when I started to work and I began to face some trials and tribulation myself. Then I began to understand that actually every organization have their own unwritten rules. So you need to figure them out. For instance, it is not written anywhere that you must discuss before sending email. It's never written anywhere in any document. But you should know, like I said in my previous video, that when you have been taken around to meet the head of department of each function, it is important for you to ask them, the best way to work with them. In the situation where there are problems or issues, do they prefer receiving an email or they prefer face-to-face discussion? It is important that some people prefer face-to-face discussion. They may not be able to do anything if you write an email because anybody can, of course, write an email. But remember, there'll be this subtle grudge, this subtle hate that comes with you sending an email. Some people don't really like it because they feel threatened. They feel, you know, um, you know, threatened about their job, and as such, they feel you're also documenting evidence against them, and it's like you are challenging them when you send an email to them. So it's best for you to, have discussions with those kind of people to be able to, align and forge a way, to resolve the issue. So these are part of the unwritten rules that you will never be told. You need to figure them out yourself. Every organization have them. Every organization have their own culture. They have the way they do their thing. So you need to understand, how this organization work. So if you are coming from somewhere you think you want to bring